Skipping. Urgent message.
Rising Shine Porcupine, I guess you're not up and at 'em yet. This is me. You may call me with the message. Alright? Thanks. Bye.
Skipping. Urgent message.
Trying to get a line to call you. It's been, so problematic for some reason tonight. I can't get a dial tone to call you. So this is like my fourth location, and the phone went through. I couldn't talk earlier because it was right there, so if you haven't gone to sleep, call me back. Thanks, bye. Just wanted to say goodnight anyway. Alright,
Urgent message.
Hi. I hate that your phone keeps rejecting me. You must have a really bad connection. Anyway, I don't know. It's 11:42. It's not even late. So if you're not asleep, call me back. All right, bye.
Skipping. Urgent message.
This is B. Please give me a call when you get this message. It's just not even about being negative right now. It's about sorting out some very serious feelings that I had for you. And, not being able to reach out and touch you and talk to you when I think it's necessary, when I deem it, emotionally necessary to talk, not being able to do those things. I was not ready to subject myself to that type of, and I was not able to endure it. And I think the way you're responding is just making it even worse for me. So I need to talk to you with regards to that, and just, maybe the talk you suppose that we should be having, that needs to take place then, obviously. I don't know. Your reaction to everything is really disappointing. And I need to talk to you. So call me and don't be acting like that towards me. That's probably the situation, how you normally deal with it, but that's just not going to work. So formulate your thoughts, processing and all that, whatever you need to do, and call me because I want to talk to you. I'm so falling in love, and it's not a good thing because I know that this is ultimately not going to end. It's not going to happen. So I need to talk that through with you. I need to express that to you, okay? And if I haven't said enough already, that's just where I am, so that you know. Bye.
To say thank you for letting me have a couple of days to actually think about what freaking happened the other night. Anyway, it was so funny how I had my whole mind made up on, when you leave your ass alone, I just felt like you was trouble. And it's so interesting how vibe is because I was right, I ain't gonna lie, I do have questions. I'm like, how do you do that? Who taught you that? Are you a goddamn professional? So on a real note, that was amazing. It was totally, perfect. If I were to vision what I want my man to be sexually, you would be that person, hands down. Am I mad at you? Hell yeah, because you know that you got those skills. So for you to do that to me, that was not nice at all. Because I was getting to know you in a whole different way, and it was cool too. That other way was also nice, So yeah, I don't know. It makes me more curious about who you are and what you're really about. I won't lie, But again, I keep feeling that vibe of how you gonna do me like that? That is not nice. So you definitely, at some point, will have to give me that explanation because I'm just real curious. But that's it. I'm not, in any way need anything else. I think I'm okay. I'm staying away from you. I'm still gonna stick to that one. But I definitely want to know. I'm dude, are you on TV?
This is Robert Frank, and you're listening to the ManMindset.com Dating Help for Men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
I'm Tyrone, and you're listening to the ManMindset.com Dating Help for Men with your host, Steve Dean Williams. So get on board, long dick style.
This is Debo. Steve the Dean Williams, give me your chain, punk. Yeah, sleep with your lights on. I still got the bicycle. Much love, Steve. Do what you do. God bless.
Yo, cupcakes. This is CT Fletcher, and you're listening to the Man Mindset Dating Show for Men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
I got the man mindset. I got the man mindset. Got so many girls on deck. Cause I got the man mindset. Let's go. When it come to dating, ain't nobody better. Giving you the insight, being hella honest. Teaching you the game, just like that. Time to connect with the man mindset. Have fun, gotta come and learn with a real one. Hosted by Steve the Dean Williams. Get everybody talking when you step in the building. Showing men how to pull women, go get them like there's really no situation you can't handle. Believe Steve giving you all the answers. When it come to dating, talking and texting, keep the conversation hella interesting. And it don't matter if you're married or single. He's showing you the game, giving you the insight. You gotta be smooth, keep it cool, that's right. So the next date, you sure to have a good night. Ain't no hesitating, time to level up. You think you a player? Well, it's time to be a better one. Need to check Steve, that is who you need. Got you pulling ladies so fast you wouldn't believe. That's right. So tell me if you ready, we gon' get it poppin'. Ain't no doubt about it. You be dating with so many options cause you know you got it. So fly, so fresh. Yes, this is the man mindset.
It is. Well, wait a minute. I don't think you motherfuckers are listening. I said it is game time.
All right. Got a good show for y'all. All right, what's going on, everybody? How y'all guys doing? It's the Man Mindset. Your boy, the Dean. Class is in session. We're here for a few hours to chop up game with you guys out here. We want to let you guys know the beautiful thing about the Man Mindset. What we do over here is we teach you guys 100% game, 100% original, 100% authentic. It's not regurgitated. That's the one thing that we can pride ourselves on. We're not regurgitating any information or anything like that. Want to give a shout out for all those who have liked, subscribed, and shared. Want to say thank you for you guys. Just a shout out to you guys out there who have liked the show. I appreciate all the likes and all the other stuff. Want to say thank you to all you guys out there. Also, guys, we want to let you guys know the beautiful thing about this show is that we're not trying to change your perception. We're not trying to change your reality. Making sure that each and every one of you guys just get a different perspective of game that you've never heard before. And the only way you can do that is by starting to go ahead and get your crayons out, go to your car, go to Amazon, Walmart, Target, Hobby Lobby, go ahead and get your 100-piece puzzle set. Start the process of what we're trying to show you as far as game. And the more that you're able to work on yourself, to drive home, dump the puzzle pieces on the table, throw the box away, and start to put the puzzle away together and start to connect with yourself. One thought, one mind, one way. Also, gentlemen, I do want to say to y'all guys out there, the beautiful thing about the Man Mindset is that we do have our own dating chat line. Gentlemen, if y'all are interested in talking to women out there and y'all think you got your mouthpieces together and you want to get a woman off, you can call 509-876-5771. That's 509-876-5771 to give you another way to just see where you at with the game and talking to these women online, getting them off, and absolutely seeing if you can exchange information, get them back to your place, and have them do things for you. Also, gentlemen, if you have any questions, gentlemen, please go ahead and put a Q in the chat. If you have a question, if you're texting somebody, you don't know what's going on, please put a T in there. If there's something that's throwing you off with a woman, please put a W in there, and we will answer all your questions the best way we can. So we don't have much time. We're going to do a very short show today, but I want to make sure that I let y'all guys know all of that. So, guys, if you want to call in, you have the number that's on top right now. The number to call in is 833-859-8744. 833-859-8744 is the number. Okay. Now, before we go this, I told you I was going to show a few of these things. I just want to get these out of the way. Show you what's going on with Tyler and how it is when you have game, gentlemen. Here's just a quick sample. Let me turn this off. A quick sample of what it's like. When you're chopping it up with somebody. Let me take the banner off so you can kind of see what's going on. He's talking about the chocolate with the woman and all the other stuff. Let me get to the next one. I don't have them all in order, so I just have to grab a few of them. It's only 2 or 3 more left, so 2 more left. So as you have that, and then let me grab 3 and 2 and show you all this real quick before we continue with the show. But as you can see in this right here, you can see right here, just finished dinner, go and take a shower, heading on the way. Right here, she had an amazing night. As you can see, he used the voice message to chop it up with her. Outside of voice message, this is where this is what we're talking about that has you guys winning when she says things like this. Very selfless. You're a great lover. Very intimate, soft, but perfectly rough, right? It's beautiful. And then using a voice message, I guess it's about orgasms, too many to count. And it was just consistent stream of orgasm. I couldn't get enough, and the cuddling and the massage between was very, very nice. So we just want to let y'all guys know that this is how it is. This is how it works when you have game. So now we're gonna get into the show, guys. Today's show, we're gonna be talking about today one of the things that you've got to stop doing with women, and it's something that a lot of you guys continues to do, and that is, I think, the number one reason, number one cause that you guys have when it comes to women is that most of you guys out here never put yourself first. Most of you, and we're going to talk about why you don't put yourself first, okay? Because most of you guys have the mindset that of not really believing in yourself, okay? A lack of self-esteem, a lack of self-worth, a lack of a self-belief in yourself. You have patterns that react to circumstances and events, and what it does is it hinders and it stops you guys out there from reaching what you want to be and what you want to do. And what happens for so many of you guys, because and we got to look at the reason why am I not putting myself first? For some reason, a lot of men have an idea that they have to put the woman first. Society teaches you to put the woman first. Your friends have taught you to put the woman first and all this other stuff. And men don't do that at all. Men don't put the woman first. And that's one of the biggest mistakes that you do, because the man that puts the woman first is the one that is always looking to succumb to failure. He is always stopping himself from doing the things he wants to do because he feels that taking a risk is something that's going to hurt him or make a mistake, so to speak. And when you think and do things like that, you don't plan ahead, you're not capable of saying no or leading the woman. What happens is that you fall in with everybody else because there is this overwhelming fear of embarrassment that a lot of you guys have that stop you from making decisions, stop you from doing whatever it is you want to do, because you don't really, you respect things, but you really don't respect yourself because you find it so difficult in your life to say no. When someone wants to do something, if it's your parents, your friends, and all this other stuff, you just can't say no to these people. And you feel that you've got to push what you want to do and what you think aside for other people, making you feel that if I don't do it, I'm going to hurt somebody's feelings. Okay. Most of you guys don't want to be viewed as selfish people or anything like that. And a lot of you guys move to please other people, to make other people happy, to make other people satisfied. And as men, we're not here to make anyone satisfied but ourselves. And this is the thing that most of y'all don't understand with women. I know it sounds crazy, but so many of you guys out here believe that by putting the woman first, it's going to get you closer to having her in bed, and that's not true. See, when we're trying to teach you to master yourself, having a high level of self-worth, a high level of self-respect, that not only do you set boundaries, but you also set a standard of expectations, not for the woman and not the relationship, but the standards and the expectations are, excuse me, set by yourself. And I know that sounds weird, but most people don't understand their standard. They don't understand what separates men who have game from everybody else is the belief and the standard that they hold for themselves and everything that you do. What do you stand for? But if you don't know what you stand for, you're going to fall. I ain't say not stand for, you fall for anything. Not that. Thank you, 32 likes. What happens is that you don't stand for what you are to yourself. When a woman recognizes that, she can't find any leadership in you. There's nothing about you that she wants to follow you, because there's really no sense of urgency in you guys out here. Okay. Because most of you guys have never ever thought about a personal standard that you have to have. But all these things have to be built on expectations that you have, not only for yourself, but also situations. Not just yourself, gentlemen. It's every situation should have an expectation or a standard attached to it. Even when you're talking to a woman. Even when you're talking to a woman, when you're texting her, when you're talking to her, when you're on your date. Because what you don't understand is that what she recognizes when you don't have a standard or you're not standing on anything, that is a reflection of how you think about yourself and how you treat yourself. So if you don't have a standard for yourself and you don't treat yourself very well, why would she want to be with somebody who really doesn't even care about himself? See, a lot of women will tell you guys a bunch of bullshit by saying, well, I want him to be a gentleman and I want him to follow me and I want him to do what I this and I that and all these lies. And then when you guys start to do those things, they recognize that you are not standing on your own. See, the thing that a man does because he has a high standard in himself is that he has an expectation. Only one thought, one rule, one way. There's only one thing. And that is to be treated with the highest regard. There's an expectation that when you don't have a high standard, gentlemen, you're always going to accept things however they are. You're going to accept women however they are. You're going to accept their situations however they are. And if you're accepting those situations and things like that, you're not really accepting yourself. Because when you have a low standard, you're saying, I'm not good enough. So that means, like we were talking about earlier on today's show, if you got to beg and you got to barter with a woman to spend time with you, then you are wasting your time. Because what you're saying to the woman is that you're allowed to walk all over me because I myself don't have a clear indication of what I actually want outside of sex. It's got to be outside of sex, because it just, I try to tell you, this doesn't work that way. It's not porn. But when you guys have low standards and everything, you fall victim to, or you succumb to a woman's influence. And you fall into the influence because you have a hard time standing up for yourself. Because what are you standing up for? there are no beliefs and there are no principles. Well, yes, there are beliefs that you don't believe in yourself, and your principles are to do whatever you can to get some pussy. And when you think in that way, it really confuses you. It confuses the narrative and it kind of messes you up because at that point you feel that you've got to, do for the woman or cater for the woman. And when you are a student of the game, everything that you do is kind of like entwined into who you are. But the way you are makes you want to up the ante of the standard that you have for yourself today and yesterday. Because it is a communication not between you and the woman. I think that's the problem. Most of y'all guys are too busy trying to communicate to the woman versus the promises that you make to yourself that you don't keep. You don't care to keep. And she's going to recognize that where is the experience? Where is the experience of this guy? Why me? Why do I have to run behind him? He doesn't have any experience. I can tell that he doesn't know what he's doing. He's all over the place. And because of those things, I don't even know if I really want to spend any time with him. Okay? Because what y'all understand, within the first 30 seconds or less, what a woman is going to do based off of what she was before you met her. Okay, guys, remember whatever she was to the point that she met you will begin the interpretation of how she's going to move with you. So, yes, even though you create a bad story about yourself, a woman will create a story about you in her mind based off of how you communicate. She's already going to have an interpretation, and that interpretation is based off of what she was dealing with before she met you, who she was seeing before she met you, who she was fucking around with before she met you, who's been paying her bills before she met you. So if she has those thoughts already in her head and you fit in, and that's one of the biggest problems. Y'all want to fit into her reality versus her coming over to yours. So her interpretation that she's going to have of you, gentlemen, is going to set everything a certain kind of way. If she realizes you don't believe in yourself, if she realizes that you worship women, if she recognizes you're emotional, she recognizes you have low self-esteem, low self-worth, and you're insecure, then she is going to stay the same way. And there's a problem because remember, all she knows is average. So at that point, she's going to say to you, you're going to have to work for this. You're going to have to work for this. But behavior modification comes in when she runs into something she's never ever met before. Because how can she judge something she's never met before? She can't. Because it's new. It's a whole new thought process that has to take a shift from the average to you. Okay? Because when she can sense in you that yes, you're a nice person, but you're not a pushover. You can direct and lead her and all this other stuff. She's going to see everything totally different. but it is based off of not what she sees. It's based off of how you actually see yourself, or the lack thereof. When there's no, oh wait, let me put the number up. When there's no standard for you guys. I'm sorry, I didn't put the number up. I'm talking and post the number up. There you go. But what I'm saying to you guys out here, this is why it's so important that everything that you do, everything you don't do, and everything you try to do is always going to send her a subliminal message about how you feel about yourself, how you feel about the situation. And this is what is going to be your end, your mess up. See, a lot of y'all guys will always bullshit around. A lot of you guys will beat around the bush, and you think that if I'm not beating around the bush, how can she know anything? And that's what y'all guys don't understand. She recognizes beating around the bush. Okay. Let me bring in this call. Area code 857. Let me bring you up. Give me a second. Area code 857, sir. How can I help you, sir? What's up?
Beating around the bush.
Area code 857 going once. Area code 857 going twice.
Hello?
Yes. How can I help you, sir?
Yeah.
Sir, can you please turn that down in the background, please? All right, call us back later when you got your stuff together, man. All right, anyway, so I was just saying before, guys. So what's going on with a lot of you guys out there, okay, is that a lot of you guys out there are always sending her things, okay? And you don't even understand that the message that you send her has more weight when you're not sending her a message at all, or when you try to send something to try to do something as far as trying to impress her or something like that. When you're trying to impress her, when you're trying to do something like that, it consistently throws you off because she's got a certain kind of a filter in her mind, okay? And the filter is really simple. It's either man and everybody else. Okay? Let me explain again. It's either man and everybody else. So that means that, matter of fact, I might say everybody else and man at the bottom, because she really doesn't run into a man that much. They really don't run into men that much. Hold on, let me bring this guy in. Area code 857, sir. How can I help you, sir? What's up?
Yeah. How do you get over something if you ruined it?
What do you mean get over something that you ruined? What are you talking about?
Like a relationship that you had that you ruined.
Well, what do you mean? What kind of relationship did you have? And how did you ruin it?
Something serious like love.
Well, wait, how old are you? How old are you?
30.
Okay. So what you all emotional over a fucking woman or something? What did you mess up? Okay, so what did you mess up? How'd you mess up?
By just being mean, being an asshole, being abusive, like verbally abusive.
Well, why? Okay, but why? Okay, what kind of a man is verbally abusive to a woman? What was you saying to her?
I was very judgmental, calling her names, talking about it.
But why?
Down on her.
I'm asking you why.
Because a lot of things that I was saying was like reflected from me.
But
how I see myself.
Well, I don't care how you see yourself, but why are you beating down a woman? Why would you yell, scream, and ridicule and browbeat a woman down to make yourself feel better? Why would you do that?
To be honest with you, I don't know why I did it, and I'm regretting everything I did now.
I don't think you should regret it. I think you should go ahead and let her go. I think she should. Has she found somebody else?
Yeah.
Good. I think that's wonderful. I think she needs to be with a real man. Why would she want to go back to you when you're feminine, dog?
So what's the next step for me?
Well, the next step you need is a punch in your fucking chest and learn how to be a fucking man. And stop acting like a goddamn little fucking bitch. Yelling and screaming at a woman, that's ridiculous, dog. Men don't do that shit.
She took it all. She took it all too. Like she just didn't know how to handle it.
Well, she shouldn't be able to handle it. All right, well, sir, get some therapy or go get some coaching, but I can't help you, brother. So you take care, man. Take care. Peace. All right, we're back. Guys, you got a question, go ahead and ask, man. I don't like talking to guys that are abusive towards women. I really don't like people like that. Because I mean, why beat a woman down, yell at her, and call her names? I mean, y'all guys should not talk or abuse women like that, because that's not being a man. And I'm happy that she has found someone to treat her better, because even a man doesn't ever why browbeat somebody that we can just easily dismiss. But but you should never, if you feel that you got to put your hands on a woman, and you feel you got to yell at a woman, or you feel you got to follow a woman around, you got to handcuff her, helicopter her. If you feel you've got to do any of those things, gentlemen, then you need to not even involve yourself with a woman. That is a very, very unfair situation for women to be in when they get around people who are not men. But like I told you before, this is why women are so used to regular guys, because there's no standard with most of you guys. And the best thing he could do is just let her go. And I hope he lets her go, but I know he's not. And I hope she can get a restraining order on his ass or something so he can leave her the fuck alone. Jesus Christ. But anyway, as I was saying to y'all guys, the high and the lows are something that women look at. Men versus male. All right? That's all it is. It's not really a hard thing to see. But there is something in her that she recognizes is how you are disciplined to yourself, how you treat yourself. And most people can't treat themselves well because most people don't really care about themselves. And just like that gentleman, excuse me, a lot of people would rather beat down a woman and feel good about themselves, and that's abuse. I mean, men, I tell you guys, y'all should not be abusing women. That's crazy to me. But when you don't believe in yourself, you have low standards, you will always struggle to put time, energy, and effort into yourself. But yet you can't expect women to want to put time, energy, and effort into you. Because isn't it a wasted cause putting energy in somebody who isn't doing it to himself? But the thing that throws women off is how we set our expectations as a man. That's the algorithm break. High expectation, high standards. Because as a man, I expect so much more from myself because I'm never satisfied. You guys are satisfied. A lot of you guys are camping out and complacent and satisfied by who you are. You see what I'm saying? And when you are that way to yourself, what happens is it does something to the woman, gentlemen. She cannot understand or try to figure out why in the hell do you put who do you think you are? Who do you think you are putting yourself first? Who do you think you are thinking you're God's gift to everybody? Who do you think you are doing everything your way? You asshole. You cocky motherfucker. You jerk. You think, oh, you're just so fucking selfish and you're so fucking conceited. That's algorithm break. But for you guys, because you play it soft and beat around the bush, you get, gosh, he's such a wonderful guy. It's so noble of him to put his feelings on the back burner. I can tell he's a walking carpet that anybody can walk all over him because he is so sweet. He's so kind. He's so thoughtful. He can't even say no. He's such a sweet guy. He's like a brother to me. But see, when a woman realizes she runs into somebody who has a high set of expectations, see, if a man raises his standard of everything he does, he's going to attract more opportunities to show the woman why he is the motherfucking opportunity, not the option. You attract more people, gentlemen, okay, because of the actions you take. And a lot of people don't understand this because most of y'all are missing out on so many opportunities. Y'all missing out on so many opportunities because you're not an opportunity in her eye. Guys, again, if you have a question, please put a Q. If y'all want to call in, we got y'all covered. But we're breaking this down because I think one of the biggest problems that most of you guys are going to have, most of you, is you're too busy putting women first in everything you do. You're catering and you're doing it in a way that is just you're self-sabotaging yourself. Because when she recognizes a man that is all about himself, it's a whole different ball game from a guy who doesn't believe in himself. When his standards and how he operates and how he moves and how he thinks are average. No sense of adventure. Nothing to motivate her to actually change. And what I mean change is her deciding, I want to fuck him. I want to kiss him. I want to touch him. I want to feel his lips. His lips are so set. I mean, guys, I'm sorry they talk this way. Your lips. I just want to smell his skin. I want to feel his skin on my body and all these things. But she is looking for those things. Because your standard is going to determine her expectation of you. And her expectation of you is always going to fall within the programming of, boy meets girl, boy gets girl to try to like him. Because boy doesn't believe in himself. And boy cannot lead girl to do anything. And you don't have to, and so many of y'all guys think that you have to be something different. You just got to be something different for yourself. You know what I mean? But all of this comes from a mastery of yourself. To reach a point, okay, where you say, fuck my current life and all these fucking bullshit ass thoughts that I have. I gotta let that shit go. But can you let that go? Because most of you think that this is part of you and this is what you're always going to be. But to master the game easily, one must understand the processes that come with change. Change doesn't happen overnight. Okay. And as you guys should know, well, you don't know that there are two kinds of change in your life. First is the unexpected kind of change that is often upon events that happen in certain circumstances. And the second kind of change is the one that you had time to think about and prepare for. Let me get 504 area code. Let me turn this up. I had to load that down. Area code 504. How can I help you, sir? What's up?
What's good, Dan? Hope you're having a good night. So I got the 300 puzzle piece set.
All right, you already failed, sir. You already failed. What's your question? You already failed. You already failed. What's your question?
All right, so I'm doing the puzzle pieces.
You've already failed. Don't do it. Throw the box away. Just throw the shit in the trash can. You already failed. I wouldn't do it. If I was you, I wouldn't do it. I'm being honest with you. Okay. Did I say fucking 300 pieces? Did I say 300 pieces?
Didn't you say it could be 100, 200?
Okay, what's your question? What's your question, dude? What is your question? How can I help you? What's your question?
Okay, so I'm doing the puzzle pieces. I want to know, since you said, because I watched that one stream that you did 2 years ago about the puzzle piece set. You said
I'm telling you to throw the box away. Don't ask me a puzzle piece question because you've already fucked up because you don't know how to fucking pay attention. That's what I'm saying. Don't ask me about that. You've already failed. You can't wait. Let me show you something. How old are you? How old are you?
I'm 18.
How old are you?
18.
So you can't comprehend and understand when somebody tells you a fucking number. You can't articulate. You're 18 years old and you can't articulate?
I mean,
no, yes, yes, no question. That's a yes, no question. You're 18 years old. Can you or can you not articulate?
Yes, I know how to articulate.
Well, then why the fuck do you have 300 pieces then?
I mean, I just wanted to get a challenge, you know.
Okay. All right. Well, this isn't for you, bro. Hey, goodbye. This ain't for you, buddy. Peace. I gotta let you go. I can't help ignorance, dog. I can't. I make this shit kindergarten, gentlemen. I make this kindergarten. It's kindergarten. Shout out to my brother from another mother. Shout out to 1950 guys. Please know that he's gonna have a good show that he's gonna be dropping tonight. So make sure y'all check out my dog, man. Make sure y'all check him out because I'm gonna check him out too. So I'm gonna try to hurry this show up so I can watch what the fuck he doing and shit. So, but yeah, man, this is why I say to y'all guys out here, y'all, if you can't articulate and follow fucking directions, do I not? I mean, gentlemen, wait. Let's walk through this because this is a broken record. I want you to look at the box. What do I tell you to do? I tell you to drive, go to the store, right? And get ready for it. What does the number say right there? Does that say 200, 300, 400, or 500? Or does that shit say 100-piece puzzle set? And this is why the mind fucks you guys over, because you guys don't understand that in order to be a student of the game, you've got to follow fucking instructions and stop trying to do it your way, because your way is why you're losing. Well, he says 100. I'm going to do 400. I'm going to show him. Loser. Y'all are trying to complicate this more than what it is. And he said 2 years ago, I've never said anything past 100-piece puzzle set. Never have, never will. But I continue. Guys, you want to call on? Got y'all covered. But anyway, as I said, we'll continue this. Jesus Christ. Anyway, but as I was saying, y'all guys out there about the change and all this other stuff that y'all don't understand is that you gotta understand that unexpected change is something that you are used to. I'll give you an example of unexpected change. From hot to cold, day to night, rain to snow. I mean, you're so used to unexpected change, okay? Because that has been a part of your life and a part of your reality, okay? All right? But the problem is that that's not the change that I want you guys to be about. I don't want you to be into the I do. I want you gentlemen to be in the I am, right? I want you to look at the challenge of why everything you should do should go towards the uncomfortable feeling versus run away from that shit. You're never going to grow running away from a fucking feeling that's trying to get you to be something that you're not. You always run away from your feelings, how you feel and how you think. Okay? Question here. Did I mess up if I told a female I'm a virgin? Dude, you too young for this show, man. Get your fucking ass out of here, man. Don't ask me no dumb fucking question, dumbass. Man, get your fucking, take your ass over to the Nickelodeon show, motherfucker. Get your fucking ass out of here with that stupid ass shit. Anyway, what I'm saying to y'all guys is this, okay? In order for you to grow, think about your mental gym. Or if you want to look at a gym, it's no different than the mental one. There's got to be a lot of resistance. Because with resistance, it's going to help you build the muscle. And it's the same thing with the mind, all right? Because in order to change, you must have new perspectives and new experiences to gain what? More knowledge. Okay. For a lot of you guys, y'all don't want to feel uncomfortable. A lot of you guys don't understand that I don't want you to expect the unexpected. I want you to fucking create the unexpected. I know a lot of y'all guys feel that I can't do that, Steve. I'm just not strong enough. I just don't have it in me to do it. I'm scared and I'm worried and all this other stuff. When you create the unexpected, you finally get balance, gentlemen. Because it allows you to look at yourself in a whole different way. Because it forces you to be more than what the fuck you are right now. It forces you. And most of you guys, I know a lot of you guys don't see it. A lot of you guys don't understand it. Thank you for 55 likes. Appreciate that. Let me see here. I'm sorry. It's a question right here. How do you know which approach to use when dealing with three types of women? The red, the white. What are you talking about, 482? I don't understand what you're talking about. I do not understand what you're talking about. And how old are you? I'm lost. What is he talking about? Who the fuck approaches a woman three different ways? Who approaches a woman three different ways? That's a man. But the biggest question is, why the fuck would I change how I talk to a woman because she's wearing red, white, or purple dress? Why the fuck would I change how I talk to her? Please explain that to me. What is so special about a woman that's in a red, white, or purple dress that I got to change what the fuck I say? Fuck do I got to do that for? No, I cannot give you an example of that, sir, because you're still in your fucking feminine ass emotions talking about other men, dude. You cannot create unexpected because you're expected to worry about other men and think about other men like you did last time. So what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Creating the unexpected, if you pay attention, is fucking doing the shit you're too chicken shit to do. How hard is that? Did I not just say that? Or are you not paying attention? The unexpected. Stop talking about other men. The unexpected. Stop worrying about other men's muscles, bodies, and finances. Why don't you start there, Mr. Lucas? Then that way you can clean all that feminine ass shit up you're saying. See how easy that is? It's very easy. Very simple. Question right here. What makes a mental gym powerful? What makes the mental gym powerful in just one of many forms of solidarity, refusing to accept anything that doesn't align with the structure? DJ, that's bullshit. DJ, why do y'all say things that y'all do not? DJ, your structure is based off of weak ass thinking, DJ. DJ, you don't believe in yourself. I don't understand what you're talking about. What are you talking about? Your structure is why you're losing, DJ. What are you talking about? Why would you align with a side of you that doesn't believe in itself? And I say this with love. Why align yourself with always talking down to yourself? Why align yourself with not believing in yourself? Why align yourself with not pushing yourself? So what you're saying doesn't make any fucking sense, because you shouldn't be aligned with your structure right now, my brother, because it is your structure right now, sir, that is holding you back, because you're too busy aligning something with something that's showing you to be a loser, sir. You see what I'm saying? All right. How do you fix a broken heart? I don't know. Get a pair of tampons. Well, what you do is go to your store, go to the grocery store, go into the aisle where there are feminine products, get a big box of maxi pads, stuff them in your panties, sit in a corner and cry. All this broken, man. This is what's wrong with y'all. What you mean a broken heart? What are you talking about, man? And I'm not trying to be a dick here, but come on, man. So basically what I mean is, how do you know when to throw her back to sea or use another? There ain't no other. Brother, I don't think you understand who you're talking to. When have I told you to be more than one bid? We don't approach anyway, but to help you out. When have I told you to put a bid in that's totally different based on the weather, the day, the year, or the month? When have I ever told you that? When have I ever told you that? You reach your 4, 3 plus 1, 2 plus 2, 4 plus 0, 24 divided by 8. You can always reach your motherfucking 4 because you stay on your square. One thought, one mind, one way, young man. You don't understand it because you ain't a student of the game, and you're just all over the place thinking that because I see a woman that looks different from another woman, I got to change what the fuck I say. How does that work? Why would I do that to myself? Why would I do that to myself? That doesn't make any sense, sir. You got to call in if you want to know more and explain. It doesn't make any sense what you're saying. Woman texts you and says dinner and drinks. If I was you, I'd tell her no. If I was you, I'd tell her no. Because if you cannot answer this, you're asking me what to say to a woman that's asking you to take you out to dinner and have drinks. And you're asking me what to say. If I was you, I'd tell her no. Hey, I'm sorry. I'm not the man for you. If you don't know what to say to something like this, come on, dog. Come on, let's keep it a buck. Are you telling me that you don't know what to say to a woman that's saying dinner and drinks? Because you know what? She either sees you as a sucker or a loser, but it makes sense now. So if I was you, I'd take her to the most expensive restaurant and buy her the most expensive dinner and buy her the most expensive drink, ask her a bunch of boring ass questions, and allow her to fuck a guy like me. You can't, come on, man. Get out of here with this, man. Come on, man. Come on. Come on, man. That is crazy. That is crazy. It doesn't make any sense how you guys think the way you think and expect to change. I'm saying that when you create the unexpected change instead of waiting for it to happen, okay? Because y'all, a lot of you guys, I'll give you an example. A lot of you guys, before you go to bed, you might watch the weather to get an idea of what tomorrow's going to be like, right? Right? That's how your mind is working. What I'm saying is, instead of watching the weatherman, why don't you watch you and start doing things different? You're not going to change doing the same things that you do over and over again, gentlemen. You're not. You cannot ever change thinking the same way you think. And as I tell you guys before, it's not the woman that's the problem. Her problem is that she deals with you all the time. All these desperate, needy ass women out there looking for some dick, and they just can't even they don't even want to give it to you because they're disgusted by how you guys are and how you think. You've got to go against the currents. You've got to create what it is you want to be and realize that whatever happens, that's a good thing because it gives you a strength. It gives you a character change. It forces you to feel uncomfortable. I don't understand why you guys want to just go with the current. I don't understand that, okay? I don't understand that. I don't understand why you do that, okay? That doesn't make any sense. DJ, please don't do that. I don't like people that do that. Please don't try to change. Okay, let me explain something to you, DJ, before I get to Adam. DJ, I'm gonna tell you what your problem is. When you say something, you got to realize in this game, women are gonna take you for what the fuck you say. There is no, can we take cut? Can we do this over? I mean, what I really meant to say, dude, this is why you're a big ass problem and you don't understand, dog. You got to stand on what the fuck comes out of your mouth. You can't ask for a do-over because it ain't going to happen in real life. Does the game allow me to reprogram this up? Brother, no, because you ain't in the game. So why are you... Brother, I say this with love. How are you in the game bird watching? You're not a student of mine. You're sitting on your lazy fucking ass watching shows, and that's all you're doing. So I'm going to tell you, does game allow you to reprogram your subconscious? I'm going to say no. See that? I'm going to tell you no. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because your mind is playing a fucking trick on you that you don't even see. See, you guys have this mindset that you can be a doctor in a day. So your mind, your worst enemy, is telling you to ask this stupid ass question, but it's a serious one to you, that go ahead, yeah. Game is going to help you reprogram your subconscious. So let's ask. Let's ask the question, because that's how it's going to work. Because if he says yes, then how do I reprogram it? See, you don't even see that you ain't built on this shit, dog. You don't, brother, I keep telling y'all, you cannot defeat him. I don't know why you try to listen to him. I don't know why you try to trick him. I don't know why you try to defeat him. But that motherfucker's whipping your ass right now asking this question. You don't even know what game is. So how do you know what it can do? So what your mind did is create what you think, brother. This is what I'm saying, man. Everybody ain't built for this, dog. I appreciate the question, but I'm being honest with you. I'm just showing you, man. You see what I'm saying? I'm just showing her, okay? I'm saying to you that you're trying to find a loophole and tell yourself a lie, knowing you don't even know what game is about. You ain't a student of it. brother, that's like me. I'm not a fucking doctor. Okay, because I play a game called Operation, I'm allowed to say, well, come on into my thing. I'm gonna create a fucking put a sign on my door with crooked ass letters that say, yeah, if you want open heart surgery or brain surgery, come to me. I'll do it. I'll whack you in your head and just take a saw and cut you open, and I'll just start poking at you. That's what you're saying, big dog. That's what I'm saying. And see, and it's not a knock on you, it's just to get you to see something. Because you're not looking at things the right way. Mr. Lucas, listen to me, brother. I'm going to show you where you're failing. Because your mind has fucked you over to look at an end result. And that's how y'all get fucked over, because you're looking at the end. You're not looking at the process of the process to begin the process. You don't even see how deep that is. You're looking at, well, game is just going to magically change and reprogram me. It doesn't work that way. Because in order to reprogram oneself, one must be able to master himself, to be able to control all things that deal with him. And you ain't even on that level, big dog. You're not even on that level. You live in this jail, and you choose to sit on your ass day in and day out. And yet you have the nerve to ask about something you know nothing about. But the fact that you even ask it, it's crazy to me. What do you think game is supposed to do? I don't understand. What do you think game is supposed to do? I mean, you asked the question, what do you think game is supposed to do? It doesn't help you when you are literally lying to yourself. And I don't mean to be mean, but that's what y'all are doing, because you haven't done anything to prepare yourself for the unexpected. You haven't even done that. Because in your mind, you automatically think, if I talk to what you consider as a beautiful woman, I'm going to lose. So I'm not going to do it at all. So how do you think that you're going to make it as a man? By talking yourself out of things. That's all you do. You talk yourself out of things because you are telling yourself your truth. You talk yourself out of things because you don't believe in yourself. And because you don't believe in yourself, when you do talk to the woman, she recognizes that you don't believe in yourself. So then guess how she treats you? She treats you like a sucker. And then most of you incels get mad at the woman for treating you the way you feel about yourself. Listen to what I'm saying. I want y'all to think about what I'm saying. You don't believe in yourself. And if you went over there and went to talk to that woman, you're showing her, I don't believe in me. So I don't expect you to believe in me because I don't believe in myself. Does that make any sense? Roach Juice says, I disagree with your premise that women can't be the problem. That's like saying women are perfect. Well, Roach Juice, this isn't for you, sir. And whether you disagree or not, I don't give a fuck, because you ain't gamed up like me. So whatever the fuck you say, I don't give a fuck. Think what the fuck you want. Hey, listen. Hey, Roach Juice, I agree with you. Okay, yep, you're right. Now fuck off. You're right, Roach Juice. Fuck off. It's crazy how a motherfucker ain't game gonna tell a motherfucker what game what the fuck he think. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy how a motherfucker disagree? He ain't got a pot to piss in. He ain't got no game. Ain't that crazy? Isn't that crazy how motherfuckers with no game think that they could tell a motherfucker that's gamed up what the fuck they think? Nobody gives a fuck what you think, Roach. I don't understand. I don't think you get it. Because Roach, let me give you one real quick, brother, so I can help your dumb fucking ass out. Bitch, the game ain't about women. So what the fuck are you talking about? So please explain to me. I just gave you one. If the game is not about women, then what the fuck are you talking about? Talking about I disagree. Get the fuck out of here, man. This is what I'm saying, man. This is why it ain't for everybody, because y'all have to remember. Now I'm gonna use that Roach motherfucker as an example. His perception is he's a loser. His perception, he worships women. He knows he doesn't have a mouthpiece. He knows he can't fuck. He knows he don't know how to talk to women, text, or anything. So what his mind wants to do is, instead of making him the fucking problem, his mind is looking to blame women for shit. Because I asked, and I hope, Roach, you still here. Why don't you, hey, who the fuck said women or anything? Why? I don't give a fuck about women. Who says they ain't perfect? Tell me that what problem can a woman bring to a man, Roach? Let's see it. What problem, Roach? I bet you you can't say shit. Please, Roach. Why don't you why don't you educate my ignorance? I mean, hey, what do I know about the game, Roach? I don't know anything about women or anything, Roach. Come on, dog. Why don't you educate me and tell me what a woman was so problematic about a woman, please? Please. I mean, if you're going to, and this is about being a man, if you're going to make a statement, back it up. Tell me, please tell me something that a woman is problem. What is a problem? I don't even understand. I've never met a woman that's a problem. So I want you to let me know. Please let me know, Roach. What is a problem? Please, Roach. Because you disagree. I like for you to tell the class. Hold your hand up. I'm gonna let you come to the front of the classroom and you tell us what's the problem with a woman. Because I mean, how special is she? What's her problem? What is she doing that makes her a problem, Roach? And see, this is what I'm saying to y'all guys out here. See, what y'all have to understand with the average guy is that his reality and his concept, gentlemen, okay? His concept. Gentlemen, that's why I'm telling you guys I'm going to agree with Roach, because his concept is so weak that he believes that women are so special that they could be a problem to a man. But see, you can't argue with someone like that. You just got to agree with them, because you cannot change an ignorant thinking motherfucker with no game. You can't. Okay? Sir. Let me help. I'm not going to help Roach. I'm going to use this to help all y'all but Roach. What that dumb fuck doesn't understand is her actions are based off of your fucking reactions, Roach. Do I need to slow? I'll slow it down. All right, guys, I have no problem. I'm going to slow this shit down. Because let's talk about her actions, okay? Let's talk about her actions. When you are always daydreaming, reaction, when you're thirsty and needy and desperate, you have unhelpful thoughts, limiting beliefs, debilitating emotions, poor sucker-ass attitudes. You run. You don't stand on what you say. You blindly accept these YouTubers, what they say. You procrastinate. You complain. You're the victim. You're blaming. You're critical of yourself. You have unrealistic expectations. You're always worrying, crying, bitching, moaning, and complaining. You are always making false decisions. You can't say no. You can't plan ahead. You're scared to make mistakes. You don't take risks, and you're scared chicken shit of failure. So if she's treating you like a bitch, now, is it her fault? Is it her fault? Because she's only going to move on how you feel about yourself. Period. Do y'all understand what I'm saying, my dog? Not Roach, I'm talking about chat room dogs. You understand what I'm saying? The reason why it's your fucking fault is because everything you gotta fucking do, everything a man does, he's accountable for. If I put my bid in and she says, no, I'm cool with that because I'm accountable for it. If I put my bid in and she's down, which I don't give a fuck about, I'm accountable for it. Because I am only accountable for me. I am not going to blame the weather, women. I'm not going to blame a pill, a plate, a saucer, and how women are today to make my little feel better. I want to feel better because it's not fair out there. The mean old women don't like me. They don't want to talk to me. Oh my God, what am I going to do now? I know I'll blame women for my fault. Oh, boo-hoo. It's just not fair. Sniffling ass. Do y'all see, guys, I'm telling you. Do you see why guys like this lose? Everything you are, and dog, you can't even create yourself. Please stop going to sexual attraction. You too chicken shit to talk to a woman one way. Can you please stop that, my brother? Stop that. Come on, man. As I was saying for you guys right there, okay? When I'm saying to all my dogs out there, thank you, 70 likes, that's trying to understand where I'm coming from. What a woman does and what a woman says and how a woman acts, I don't give a fuck, because whatever she does is none of my business, because I cannot control her mind. I cannot do that. She is allowed not to like me. She's allowed to like me. She's allowed to want to sleep with me. She's allowed not to want to sleep with me. But whatever the fuck she wants to do, I don't give a fuck, because I am not defined by what the fuck she does. But when you define her by what she does, you want to blame her. You say it takes two people to make a relationship. No, whoa. Ha, 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 ha. I think you're wrong. No. It takes one person to make a relationship, because the relationship, I'm in a relationship with me. I'm not in a relationship. Wait. Roach, I got you. Let me help you, Roach. I am never in a relationship with a woman. They're in a relationship with me, because I'm in my own relationship with myself, because I'm a self-governing motherfucker. And if you like it, you will follow. And if you don't, there's the door. So I hope you get off of this We Channel Lifetime fucking shit, thinking that it takes two to be in a relationship. No, motherfucker, because I'm never in a relationship. I am opportunity for her to get with me. Do I not say that? Her getting with me. I am giving her. See, the beautiful thing about it is that when she comes to me, she does it off of free will. I don't beg. I don't barter. I don't manipulate. She knows what she's getting from me, because I'm not you. So what I'm saying is the relationship that you should be thinking about is the one with yourself, young man. When you are in a relationship with yourself, they want to be in a relationship with you. But when you don't believe in yourself, you want to have a relationship with them, Roach. That's why y'all run behind them. That's why you're begging them. That's why you walk on eggshells around them. That's why you beat around the bush around them. That's why you talk at them. That's why you ask them a bunch of dumbass questions, because you are not in a relationship with yourself. And here's the secret, Roach. If you are not in a relationship with yourself, why would she want to be in a relationship with you? What do you have to offer her but except being the fucking same goddamn tight pussy thing that she is? Not say all they got tight pussy, but y'all know what I'm saying. So that's what I'm trying to get. I hope y'all guys are listening to me can understand this. See, when you are one with yourself, the relationship is always with yourself. I give her the opportunity to be with me. I'm not running. Why would I run behind a woman? Please tell me that. Tell me what? Because you watch something on We Channel or some shit where the guy's walking on the beach, you know, they get in a bad argument, and the woman says, well, I'm going to France and I'm going to go take that job. And he's like, well, you fine, go take the job. And what? I'm supposed to be walking in the beach and shit all sad. And then I get this epiphany in my head that, oh my God, she's the love of my life. Hey, cabbie, or let me borrow your bike. And I ride a bike and I get on the airport tarp and I stop the plane. And there's some old lady next to her like, well, you know how guys are. And I jump on the plane and stuff, regardless of all the security and that shit, right? Just bombard the plane and say, no, stop. I don't want you to go with France because now I recognize I need you in my life. And then the old lady on the side said, oh, how sweet, young man. And then this is happily ever after. Is that what you think life is, motherfucker? No, let me tell you what life is. Life is, well, you're like that. I'm going to take that job to fucking France. And you know what? Goodbye. That's the end of the story. And either she decides when she's on that airplane, she's like, well, shit, I really don't want to go with France. I really got to make myself better. I need to modify my protection. Can you stop the plane, please? I got to get off. And she gets on the cab and she drives to you and say, you know what? I want to be with you. That's how it should be. But all this, all this two people make a relationship shit? Fuck, are you on? Is this like a Hallmark moment? Is this being brought to you by Hallmark? That was funny, dog. Peter, no. Absolutely not. Peter, when you ask a woman a question, okay, Peter, I want to show you, and again, I hate giving women credit, but Peter, follow me on this. Peter, in your warped mind, you think if I ask her a question, that means I'm interested in her. And if she really sees I'm interested in her, then she is going to start to like me. And then after she likes me, then she might become attracted to me. And after she becomes attracted to me, then she might fall in love with me. And then I can get some sex from her. Where's that shit got you, Peter? The same programming asking boring questions. I don't give a fuck about her life like that. I don't care. I don't want to know. I tell y'all guys like Django, I don't want to know the shit that she tells you average motherfuckers. I'm not average. So I'm going to find out shit that goes above average where I'm going to make her fucking do the one thing. I'm going to make her rip up her fucking piece of paper of all the answers she's got prepared for you guys. Throw that shit away. Wipe the cobwebs out her head and do the one thing she's never done before. And gentlemen, that is think. For the first time, to think and talk and connect versus just answer a bunch of, well, where you go to school? Where's your last boyfriend? Well, are you a Republican? Are you in the church? And Man, the fuck out of here with that. Nobody want to hear that silly ass shit. But see, guys, that's why y'all lose. But like Roach says, I mean, Roach is all gamed up. So, guys, if you ask her all those questions and stuff and she gets turned off, it's her fault. It's all her fault, guys. Everything wrong in the world is the woman's fault. It's always her fault. My God, so sad. Oh, when you think about skipping the questions and leaving strong impressions, you're way more rewarding. Well, I'm not skipping questions. I'm not interviewing her. My job is not to interview her. But with guys like Roach and a lot of you guys out there is that a lot of you guys are holding yourselves back because you're embarrassed of yourself. You're actually embarrassed of yourself. And I know y'all don't want to believe that, but a lot of you guys are either embarrassed or ashamed of yourself, or you're embarrassed or ashamed of your situation. There's something about you that you're embarrassed about or ashamed about. So then that triggers your insecurities. There's something that makes you feel some kind of a way because you automatically assume that, guess what? Because I am this, she's not going to like me because of whatever. She's not going to like me because I'm short. She's not going to like me because I have I don't know, security. I don't want to knock you for your jobs or anything. I'm just saying, I don't, whatever job you have, I don't want to say, because security is not bad. That's what you got to do. But I'm just saying that ride boxing, it is a judgment on yourself. But the motherfuckers that don't give a fuck, that's why they fucking, because they're like, I'm not defined by what the fuck I do. So why do I care? She can have an opinion, but her opinion that she has is none of my business until it becomes a disrespectful opinion. But she's allowed to say, guys, and they say this is how beautiful it is. She's allowed to say that, you know what? I'm just not attracted to guys. Ready? I'm just not attracted to guys who don't make a certain kind of amount of money. Now, let me ask y'all guys a question. If a woman says that, is that something that is going to make you mad? Or is that something you're not going to care about? Because, gentlemen, when was a bill passed that a woman wasn't allowed to have an opinion? But what most of y'all don't understand is that an opinion is only based off of the last group of suckers she's been with. So isn't she allowed to have a average programmed opinion on what she feels? Is she not allowed? I'm just asking. Is she not allowed? Okay. Okay. What I'm saying to you guys out here, I want y'all to think of something, all right? I want y'all to think of something. Everybody is allowed to have an opinion. All my people out there, they're allowed to have an opinion. But when you take their opinion and shift your thinking based off of their opinion, then they got a hold on you. Listen, I'm going to slow that down so y'all can understand. I don't think y'all heard me. I'm going to slow that down. Listen. And this is exactly why y'all get caught up in all that YouTube reaction video shit. And y'all don't even realize what's happening, okay? Listen to what I'm saying. Follow me on this, gentlemen. I have met several, and I'm honest with you. I've met several guys. When I was, I'm serious. You know, when I was taking the bus to save gas money, I didn't have any nice clothes, average apartment, fucking hamburger helper, ramen noodle, TV dinners, and Fruity Pebbles. That's why I'm lactose intolerant, right? So I had women tell me that I'm only 5'7". I want somebody taller. I want someone who has a nice car. I'm looking for this and I'm looking for that. They have said that to me. But why did I end up fucking them? And why did I end up driving their man's cars and shit? Because I never defined myself by her. Matter of fact, because I realized at a young age I was learning the game that everybody has a skewed perception of the world when they are not attached to the game. We all have, guys, it's okay. And I'm not knocking off of this. This is not a knock on you. You are the combination of everything that has happened to your life to the point you met me. Okay? That doesn't make you bad, and that doesn't make you good. That just makes you who you are. But when who you are, starts to blame women for who you are and blaming them, then there's the problem. As I keep telling you, a woman can say whatever she wants to say. Guys, let me tell y'all something. I want to tell you something. Hold on, King. I'll get you 1 second. Hold on. I want to tell you something right here. Watch this, guys. I want to tell you something. Hold on, King. I'll get you in 1 second. I used to, before the internet, gentlemen, I would go to panels and stuff like that, live shows where women, there was like what y'all see on like the internet now. They were doing this before that because there was no internet. It was just live places that they would invite me to and stuff like that, where I would sit with a group of women that would tell, hey, all the motherfuckers in the crowd, I'm a good woman. I don't believe in fucking on the first date. I would never suck a dick. Oh, you right, girl. Oh, yeah, no. I got so much value. I would never be with someone on. And I'm sitting here like this. And you know what? The same women that sit there and say all that I ain't gonna do shit, the same ones that y'all see on these profiles and say, I'm a church-going girl and I would never, I'm looking for a Christian man. And if you want to have sex, it's not. Bro, let me tell y'all something. What a woman says, what a woman does behind closed doors, two different things. See, women have to front themselves off. See, okay, think about an insect repellent, but the insect repellent is more of a male repellent. See, they know that anybody that is influenced by what they say is going to be repelled by what they say. So that's the way how women kind of get you motherfuckers out of their way, by giving you a bale of goods that are fucking lies. I want a man with money, and he's got to make this much money, and he's got to take me out, and he's got to buy me jewelry and pay my rent. So for the average guy, the repellent is, oh my God, I can't believe, man, she's such a fucking bitch. She's such a fucking gold digger, man. Fuck her. And you know what she's saying? Got rid of that motherfucker. Oh, he's got to be 7 foot tall. He's got to be, oh man, I'm a short motherfucker. How fucking dare her? Fuck that bitch, man. Got rid of that motherfucker right there. And then I come piping. I don't date. I only date in my race. I don't date guys who ride buses. You name it. They say all that shit. But when they say it, I don't get mad, show emotion, get angry, or anything like that. I actually agree. I say, yeah, you shouldn't be dating those people. Exactly. Here's my number. Give me a call. Gentlemen, y'all don't understand the game. And this is where it goes back to those reaction videos y'all always get, and y'all asses like in your feelings over. One woman on TV or on the internet says one fucking thing about what she wants in a guy, and y'all guys are already on her ass, mad at her. Let me get Kings real quick. I have two questions right here. Do you believe there's an evil work at play for YouTube targeting young men with react? No, they're not targeting young men. They're targeting losers. They're targeting all you guys. No. It's not just young. Okay. Listen. Let me explain this thing that has been going on since the 1920s or some shit like that, okay? There is this thing on TV, well, it used to be on the radio first, and then it moved to television, called a soap opera. Now, if you guys don't know what a soap opera is, they got nighttime soap operas. They always had daytime ones. And soap operas, main thing was to plug a woman into a fantasy world where on Fridays they will have a cliffhanger to make her can't wait to watch Monday to either go to Friday again and get another cliffhanger. Feel of drama, ups and downs, cheating, and all that other stuff, where the woman can from afar watch but get connected because it's an emotional connection. Because the television or the boob tube needs to keep her active on the boob tube, because how else are they going to sell the next products to her? Olive Olay, mascara, fucking Head and Shoulders, and all that shit, right? Okay? Now, why am I telling you guys this? Because YouTube is doing the exact same thing to you emotional motherfucking guys. It's no different. They're not attacking young men. They're attacking males. They're attacking anybody that is triggered. That's why they look for triggering. Okay, this is how they work, y'all. They know you're in your effeminate, right? But they also know that through the effeminate, you become emotional. So watch this. They know how to work you up and bring you back down. So they work you up by some woman on Mars said that she's expecting a guy to buy her 5 dinners. They put that out to you emotional motherfuckers, and then you get in all your feelings. You get emotional, you get angry, mad, and bitter, and enraged, right? But then that same guy brings you back down by telling you, yeah, that woman ain't shit. She ain't shit, and she's no good. And y'all like, yeah, you're right. He just hooked you the way the television hooks women. He's driving you off of something you should never have. You should never be emotional over a thought that a woman's allowed to have. And y'all don't even see it. You can't see it until someone brings it to your attention. And that's when you actually see it. But you just got to see it for yourself, because how many times, y'all have to answer this, how many times y'all got mad when somebody put out a reaction video about some woman doing something to somebody that shot your feelings like this, and then to bring you back down telling you, no, it's not your fault. That woman, modern woman, she ain't shit, da da da. And you like, yeah, you're right, man. Oh, yeah. When's the next one coming out? When's his next reaction video coming out so I can get angry so he can bring my feelings right back down? And y'all don't even see it because y'all are in your effeminate side. A masculine man doesn't give a flying fuck if she says she wants 3 guys, a tricycle, and a goddamn unicorn with a clown juggling. It's none of our business. She can say, guys, what you understand is women are saying that shit to y'all and fucking us on the side. We're not, guys, it's like Morse code, right? You know, some can read it and some can't. Some will think that it's just noises, while other people can understand that, you know what, shit ain't about me. So there lies the problem, young man. But a lot of people don't want to tell y'all that. How do I stop the influence coming to play? Dog, you don't really want to know. I mean, I don't know what part of being a student of the game don't you understand, but you don't want to listen. So I'm going to pass that up. If you care about a woman's actions when you're not present, is that self-esteem issue? Wait, let me go back. If you okay. I don't think y'all guys get it. I don't understand why y'all care. Listen. You do not own women as slaves. They're not your property. So they are allowed to do whatever they want to do. And if you care about what she does, then you are the problem. And that's why she's acting that way to you, because you got your panties tight. Men don't think this way. That's a self-esteem issue. You don't have a relationship with yourself. You don't believe in yourself, and you care about what, man, dude, dog. This is weird. It's the weirdest thing. Let me explain this. It gets weird. I know y'all think it's crazy, but it's okay. When you don't give a fuck, you, without even asking, you're going to get an itinerary. This is, I'm going to go to the gym. I'm gonna go to the gym at 8 o'clock. I'm gonna work out for 2 hours. Then after go to the gym and do that, I'm gonna go get me a salad, and then I'm gonna go to the mall with my girlfriends. Okay, boom, boom, boom. When she gets to the gym, you don't even have to ask. Taking photos just to let you know she's at the gym. And from the gym, she goes get her salad. She takes a picture of you sitting at the salad, or she'll videotape just to let you know. Hey, guys, I was saying not even asking. I'm telling you, it's the craziest thing. When you that motherfucker, they will give you an itinerary, and they are going to show you that, listen, I don't ever want you to think I'm not where I'm at, because I'm letting you know that I'm interested in you. You don't, and you never ask. You don't have to ask. You never have to ask. They will tell you what they're doing and what they're up to, when they're doing it, why they're doing it. I'm about to take a shower and all this other stuff and get myself ready. And after take a shower, I'll give you a call. Just take a picture of me in the shower. I'm saying. So y'all kind of looking at the game the wrong way. Y'all are looking at and getting mad because women are doing what the fuck they want to do, man. No, soap operas are very important because that's how the economy. Okay. All right, let me show you how they got y'all. All right, so look, soap operas used to be daytime, right? So someone figured that, well, for the woman that misses, because with no VCRs, guys, whatever. So for the woman that misses the daytime soaps, they created nighttime soaps like Dynasty and shit like that. Back in the day, they created nighttime soap operas, right? But then MTV, okay? Now I want you to remember I told you MTV, their first rapper was Blondie. MTV said, well, we got an idea. Let's put a few people together in this fucking building right here. And let's just show people what it's like when a group of people get together in the building, a bunch of young kids get together in the building, and call it the real world. And that, my friend, spun into what we see now. Now everything is reality TV because MTV created reality for everybody. See, for those that weren't watching nighttime soap operas, those that weren't watching daytime soap operas, they say, we got to find something that's going to connect them motherfuckers. So we're going to create reality TV to hook these guys in. And now, because I know a lot of y'all going to be shocked about this, but there was a time that MTV only played music videos. They don't even do that. I don't even think they do that shit anymore. Everything is reality. Everything because that's what hooks people in. Because people are so goddamn judgmental, they feel good to see other people get tore down. They feel good about that. So what I'm saying is it has to be that way. So don't think you can't get mad at how economy is working, okay? All right. Peter says, Who are they? YouTube instructors? Direct? No, I'm saying content Okay. Content creators have to create content to make you feel something to keep watching them. They use words like modern woman. Oh, this modern woman, or what is it, 306 or 307 or 4, or they give it all these different names, but it draws you in because it makes you feel something. And then they make you feel better by talking shit about whoever you feeling bad or mad about. So then you feel good about the person making you feel good. That's how they hook y'all in. That's how they get the numbers. Or again, which I don't understand, the law of the law of the nightclub. See, nightclubs have to pay electricity. They have to pay rent. They have to pay the DJ, the bartender. They got to pay the liquor license. They got to pay the bouncer and all the other stuff. So before the internet, they knew how desperate and weak you motherfuckers were. So what they would do is they would create this thing called ladies' night. Women come in free because they know you thirsty motherfuckers are going to ride behind them. That's why they created that. Because they knew you suckers are going to pay the bill. You pay the bill when you get there. You got to pay the bill to get into the building. And then you're going to keep buying drinks for all these motherfucking women. And then there's a woman with a bunch of roses. You want to buy that or some silly ass shit. So they know how to run game on you, man. Y'all are which is called the mark. Y'all don't understand. Y'all think y'all not a mark, but most of you guys are the mark in this shit. And that's what I'm saying, man. It's just how it's marketing 101. It's just how things are being run, big dog. That's all. Just how the world is working, okay? That's all. But it's no knock on y'all. You're not supposed to know what you're supposed to know. You see what I'm saying? Shout out. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. You're not supposed to know what you don't know. You see what I'm saying? I'm saying that if it bothers you, then they got you. You see what I'm saying? Okay. If it bothers you, because as I told you before, and it's ladies, I'm not trying to get the secret out, but I gotta let these guys know. When you guys take what a woman is saying as facts, then you're fucking in your feelings. Listen, a woman is not going to tell somebody on that camera that, yes, I'm going to fuck somebody I don't even know tonight. And I'm going to suck his dick tonight. You think they can say that live? They can't say that. And when you see somebody talk to a woman on the street and all that other stuff, they can't say, oh, I can't take your number because maybe my boyfriend or my husband might see. I want to fuck you, but I can't do it. Oh, no, I can't. No, I can't. Camera off. All right, I get your number now. Guys, please understand. I was on reality TV. Remember Mad Nation, right? Mad Nation 3. So remember, I signed a contract saying I had to let my likeness. Okay, remember I showed you guys a long time ago with the PUAs when you saw the first reality show called The Pickup Artist, whatever, right? What y'all guys don't understand was that everybody in that club had to sign a waiver. And that's why the women were all over the guys, because they wanted to show their likeness so maybe a commercial or a modeling agency could see them and then give them a job. That's what y'all don't understand. Reality is not reality, because even on my show we were on the bus for like a week, but the way they fixed it looks like we was on the bus for like a month, 2 months and shit. But that's how they work reality, because reality is not actually reality for those who are free thinkers. And if you're not a free thinker, you're going to think that shit is real. So when a woman says something, she's allowed to say, Okay, guys, this is what y'all understand. Women are not okay. Women are nasty. But they're not going to let the world know they're nasty because they know the world is a judgmental place. So what they're going to do is they're going to give you, I'm a good girl. I would never do that. I'm never going to go to your place. I'm not going to do that. And she know everybody looking at her. I'm not doing that. Who do you think I am? You think I'm cheap? You think I'm easy, man? Get out. That's where y'all go wrong. See, gentlemen, when you're gamed up, you got to separate from the herd. You don't make her look like a slut and a whore in front of everybody. Why do you guys think when a woman puts a photo on herself on Facebook, right? She takes a photo of herself. All the beautiful, gorgeous, sexy, nut up inside, married, gorgeous, sexy. She don't give a fuck about those motherfuckers. Because guys, every woman that puts that picture for you guys, man, you won't believe the nasty shit they send to us on the back end. Ass and titties and pussy and all that good shit. A woman needs to realize that you know how to shut your fucking mouth up and act like you've been there before. I'm sitting at a bar, drinking my bitch ass drink, my orange juice, Sprite, and pineapple. That's my bitch drink. I'm drinking my drink. Woman standing next to me and all this other stuff, right? Right? It's two different things. I'm gonna give you one. I'm gonna give you one of the other. All right. A guy starts hitting on the woman. You know what that fucking woman said? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm with my boyfriend. What? I'm with my boyfriend. Oh, he said, okay, I didn't mean, I'm sorry, no disrespect. She's like, oh my God, shoot. Oh my God, thank you so much. And guess what? I fucked her that night. And I didn't even ask to go to her place. She wanted to get out. She wanted, let's go, let's get out of here. Another situation. I had all these scenarios where guess what? When they're around people, they front this certain way. That's why guys, I'm showing you how I figured out how to separate from the herd. But because they used to have these things called teen clubs. Now, guys, a teen club is for teenagers. This is my teenage years, okay? Now, let me give you an example. When you're young, you have little parties, right? And then they had these things called teen clubs that you had to be the highest, you had to be like under 17 and under type shit, right? Now, we used to go, and I'm gonna give you one teen club. Now, I don't know if y'all remember Chuck E. Cheese. Guys, I don't know if y'all remember Chuck E. Cheese. Well, Chuck E. Cheese in the 80s, Chuck E. Cheese is like a pizza place for all you guys don't know about Chuck E. Cheese. And they have video games. So Chuck E. Cheese, what they did in Maryland, they created a teen club. So it was only for teens at night. So that means you had to be a certain age, you pay a certain cost, you can play all the video games and get all the pizza you want. You can break dance on the floor and all that other stuff, right? It's like a teen club. So this is how I started figuring shit out. See, I started noticing that guys would just jump into a group of women or a group of guys and women only to get thrown the fuck away. Only to get thrown the fuck away, right? I started noticing that Chuck E. Cheese. But then I noticed that some of the guys would break off and either go to the breakdancing to dance a little bit or they play some video games. And then they would go back to the pack. They go back to the herd. So I just started calculating some shit out because I was thinking, wait a second here. I don't know if it was a history lesson that I learned about with Troy, like the Trojan horse thing. I don't know what connected that shit, but I realized that, wait a second, there's got to be a better way of doing this where I can get in that motherfucker and separate. Remember nature, because I always tell you learn from nature, separate from the herd. How can I separate her from the herd? By making her or triggering her in an emotional way, an emotional trigger to make her leave the herd and come looking for me. So I started, so at Chuck E. Cheese, when I saw a guy go play some video games and shit like that, I just, oh man, I got next, man. What you play? You good at this guy? And that's nothing. Hey man, that's cool. I'm Steve, man. All right, man. Hey man, if I see you around, I'll make sure I say, all right, now this is that Chuck E. Cheese Teen Club shit. I'll make sure I holler at you and everything like that. Yeah, all right, cool, man, cool. Now, this one before the drinks and everything, because you couldn't drink at the thing. They just had like soda and shit, you know what I mean? So when I go over there, he let me in. So once I'm in, see, you can't just walk into a circle. You got to be invited in. So once I got invited in, I can work inside out. But I know that one, you know, you always talk to a woman that one of the guys like and all the other shit, get them all upset and all the other shit. But I started to figure it out. Okay, so the first time it didn't work. So it didn't really work well. So I had to rethink what I was doing. Okay, so I got it so far. I'm going to go ahead and talk to the dude, get in there. But the question is how am I going to work the crowd? How am I going to get to move to get that woman to separate from the crowd? I didn't figure that out yet. But what I noticed the first time it happened was the guy that liked the girl was kind of yelling at the other guy. Why did you bring that guy over here knowing I wanted to talk to her, whatever her name is? So I said, okay. I had to calculate, start thinking. This is how your thinking has to work, guys. This is common sense thinking. So I'm like, well, if I can just get in and get in her ear and also give the guy that I talked to a reason to cover his ass and look good for his friend, that's it. So then when I would see the guys at the arcade, hey, man, what's going on? Yeah, man, I'm Brian. You know, my name was Brian back when I was in high elementary. My name is Brian and all this other stuff. What's going on? That's my middle name. So my name is Brian, all this other stuff, and what's going on? All this stuff. Yeah, man, it's hot, man. So then I started giving him information to pass on to not only cover his ass, but to look out for his boy. I want y'all to think about this. So if I'm the guy, okay, say Boxing Plug Dave was like hollering at me, talking to me about video games, telling me all about the girls. And then Boxing Dave came into my group, right? And Boxing started talking to this woman. And I know my boy's trying to talk to that woman. He gonna get mad at me, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say, no, don't worry, I got you, man. No, I'll fix it. And then go to the woman and tell the woman, oh, you don't want to mess with that guy because he was talking to all those other women out there, which is gonna make that motherfucking woman say, who the fuck you? You know what? I'm gonna give him a piece of my mind if I see him. That's the game right there. And then as I got older, I started using that, not because the arcades were gone. It was clubs and drinks and stuff, but that's where it all started from, Chuck E. Cheese and shit. Because I noticed, look, the thing was, and I learned also about the alpha female, the lieutenant, and the lackeys and stuff. I noticed the guys talking to the hot looking girl or whatever. Then the fat one gets up and walks away, and everybody leaves. Oh, I gotta go. I was like, okay. I had to take a note of that. I always saw that. So I said, okay. So, and you know, with help with my mentor, we gotta explain how shit goes. You gotta pay homage to that fuck. You gotta pay homage to the fat one because she has the most self-esteem. See, the prettier the woman is, the lower she is in the crowd. That's what y'all understand. It's the fat, ugly ones that runs the circle because the fat ones that always knock the insecure, pretty ones. This is how it works. It's just so many layers of game and all this shit. But what I'm saying is that once I figured all this out, guys, that's why when a woman says, you know what, I'm not that kind of girl, and I'm not that, and I'm not this, and all this other stuff. Guys, when they say that, they want to portray a role because they don't want to be judged, gentlemen. Every woman that sits around and says that I'm a good girl, if you watch any shows where these girls are saying, well, I'm value and I'm precious, and you know what? I'm not a tramp and I won't sleep. Man, dog, they lie like a motherfucker. They gotta portray a role because they don't want to be ridiculed by people that are judgmental. So that's why when they say all the shit they say, that's not true, man. They're only gonna fuck the motherfucker that knows how to shut his fucking mouth. They're only gonna fuck the motherfuckers that know. They know that, you know what? No, I wouldn't date him. You think I'm some kind of whore? You know how many women he's sleeping with? I never fuck. And where they over your house fucking you? Are you gonna be free tonight? I know you got all those. What can I see you tonight? And that's day 1, day 2, day 3. And that's what y'all fail to realize. This is why you cannot place judgment on a woman. When you place judgment on a woman, they're going to back the fuck off. Because if you judge them when they haven't fucked you yet, what are you going to do if they give you the pussy? You're going to keep on judging them. Okay? Okay? You stop the manipulation by becoming a student of the game, dude. I don't know how many times I keep telling you that shit. Please stop asking me a question. Carlos, I had a dream about you. Carlos, this is what I understand about you, brother. This is what I understand, Carlos. How is it you are not able to answer this question? How is it I already have the answer in my head to tell the woman that, you know what, do you want to hold on to a dream or do you want me to make that dream reality? Matter of fact, do you want to go 4D on the sexual level? What do you mean? Whatever your dream was, you let me know. We will perform that shit like it is reality. You just let me know when you're free. I'll come over and make whatever you're dreaming. Where you give me the time, the place, what we were doing, and I will set that up. And this ain't gonna be no deja vu. This gonna be some deja dick. I don't understand dude, Carlos, if I was you, I'd tell her you're talking to the wrong person. I don't know what to say to you. When you say women don't date themselves, you're talking about the fact that they don't date insecure men who have the same, right? Because you got tight pussies. See, when you give a woman what they want, that's okay. Think about women for a second. I want a nice guy. I want a guy that's gonna be kind to me. I want a guy that's gonna take me out to dinner. You got to have a J-O-B if you want to be with me. I want a guy to do this, and I want him to do that, and I want a guy to do all this. And then as soon as you do that bullshit, she's not gonna fuck with you because you're giving her what she wants. If she doesn't like herself and she's saying what she wants and she gets what she wants, she still ain't gonna like you for it. She ain't gonna fuck with you. That's why y'all got to stop doing that shit. Y'all got to stop listening to what women are saying. Y'all got to stop that, okay? Y'all got to stop that. That's what I'm saying to y'all guys. Let me see here. Let me keep going. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, that was the Mad Nation. Yeah, that was Mad Nation when I was on Mad Nation. Yeah, he's got the link right there. That was me, guys, when I was in my reality show. I'm telling you, I was on reality TV. I know y'all fucking don't believe me. I'm telling y'all, man. Let's see here. Let's keep going. Yeah, so y'all ain't know about. I know like y'all didn't know about Chuck E. Cheese. When breakdance was out, yeah, Chuck E. Cheese. Well, where I was at in Maryland and stuff, we would pay a little bit of money, got free piece of video games and breakdance on the floors and shit. Did you apply your detective to figure out how to get the invite? Well, no. Well, I didn't apply the detective because at the point of invite was not to do. Okay. While everybody else was going to the right, I always would go to the left. Meaning, while everybody else was trying to manipulate the woman, I learned that instead of manipulating her, I'll give her the fucking freedom to make a choice that she wants to make. And the fact that I don't give a fuck about her choice kind of shifted things in her mind because the expectation is that for you average guys, y'all care. And because y'all care, they can tear you down, build you up, and tear you back down. And that's what I'm saying. So you can't tear me down. And because you're not getting torn down, they are really curious why you're not affected. Okay. All right. Okay. Wait, what's going on? How are you mad at the guy to say to the woman to make her wait, how are you mad? Wait, what's going on? What, did I miss something? Let me see. I might have missed something. Okay, I might have missed something. I don't know what I missed. Okay, I'm kind of scrolling fast, so trying to catch up to y'all guys while I'm running my motherfucking mouth. Can somebody please tell this man? Can someone please answer this question? Can someone please answer the question? Just I'll do it. manmindset@gmail.com, dog. It's come on, man. Come on, please, dog. Come on, stop. Let's see here. I'm trying to catch up with y'all. Where he's saying women don't see manipulation and bending rules. Well, no. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Let's take two little girls that grew up together in kindergarten. Let's say they knew each other in kindergarten, okay? Throughout kindergarten, first grade, second grade, third grade, maybe up to the third or fourth. Let's say up to the fourth grade. Slumber parties. They'd hang out. You know, we're sisters forever. You know, we're sisters forever and everything. And then somewhere around the fourth and fifth grade, when they both like a guy, one of them motherfucking girls is going to try to tear the other one down because then there's competition at that point. And then there's judgment at that point. So what happens is young girls who become women, we're talking about women now. I don't want to talk about little kids, but I'm saying women now. They have dealt with catty women that are judgmental, drama-filled, gossipy, right? Through elementary, junior high, and high school. So they have created in their mind that, you know what? I've got to be careful about how I act and behave, because if I do something out of the ordinary, like fuck this guy that I don't know, and he tells all his friends, then all the rumor mills will spread that I'm a whore and I'm a slut. So in order to keep the slut off the rumor mill, a lot of these women keep to themselves, or they look for individuals that, you know what? I ain't gonna put your business out on the street. Guys, there was nothing like, guys, when I moved from, because I was in for all my DMV guys, so I was in Ridgeview Junior High School in Gaithersburg. I moved to Germantown, Maryland, to Martin Luther King. I went to Martin Luther King. So I went to Martin Luther King. The most popular girl walked me around. Her name was Kim B. I can't give her name. I won't give her last name. And that's a Kim B. And Kim B, the most popular girl in MLK at the time, walked me around. I was, man, I put all kind of flavor. I was that guy. Now, Kim B, and then there was this, I forgot that she was a Korean or Asian chick. God damn it, I forgot her name. She played a role in all this. So Kim B was popular. She had a front or a lie that she, you know, as a popular girl, she was goody two shoes and all this other shit. Same with that Korean girl. They were kind of in the same circle, like goody two shoes, popular, where, you know, they were cool with everybody and they didn't do anything bad, because see, popular people are really scared to get kicked out of the circle. So they kind of stay like on the fringe, but they don't go past that thing because they don't want people to know what they are. But think about Kim. Oh, good old Kim. And that Korean girl that was in that same thing. The good old thing about them, they acted like that they were good. Like I tell you at work, guys, all the women that y'all see at work that wear those glasses and dress all nice and shit, that's a costume. That's a costume called, I've got to look businesslike. That's not who the fuck they are. They're not those motherfuckers wearing all that, wearing their glasses, got their hair all in a little ball and looking all prissy and shit. No, They are nasty. They talk dirty, and they love sex, and they love doing nasty shit. How I tell you, Kim B and that Korean, you know what they did? When their parents was home, the Korean one made me go around back, because I rode my bike. I rode my bike to her house. She told me to put my bike around back and made me climb up the back of the house to go in her bedroom. And then when her parents came in, she put me in the closet. And then Kim B, on the other hand, what she did, she waited for her mom and dad to go out to have me come over. Oh, I'm telling y'all. Matter of fact, guys, I remember I used to tell you the girls used to have me come over and they used to button my shirt. I used to get scared and shit when I was younger. Yeah, same thing. They all have a fake reputation that they want the world to see them as. But they are fucking and doing all that nasty shit to somebody that you don't even know about. So when all these women sit around and say, I'm a good girl and I don't believe in sex until marriage and all that other shit, they're fucking lying. They are fucking somebody right now, but you just don't know about it because y'all are so mad at them for saying that I want a guy that this and this. They throw you off the scent, brother. They throw you off the scent of the trail and shit. Let me see here. You say a man's word and handshake means something despite that. Well, I don't know what you mean in that. I don't know what that means. So let me keep going. Question. When you explained the Chucky scene, what did you do to make the guy say things to the woman to make her intrigued? Well, what I did was, all right. Because I always learn position. So what I did is when I talk to guy A, that's the mark. That's the guy I'm hunting. Not in a sexual way. I'm hunting him because he's going to be the reason she comes for me. I've got to give him a story, which was true. See that one over there? Man, there's a lot of girls in this mug, man. Look at that. I'm gonna after I go done break dancing or playing my video games, I'm going to talk to that one over there. And look at that fine with that ass over there. I'm going to talk to her next. That one, I'm going to go kiss on her. So I'm giving him all the information. So when I go over there, and I try to talk to the girl that is friend-like, what he's going to do is save his friendship by throwing salt on me. He'll be, oh, no, don't worry. Man, I didn't even know. Man, I didn't even know he was going to talk to her. Buddy, I got this. Hey, such and such. No, you don't want to talk to that guy. I will be honest with you. No, he's not a good guy for you. I was playing video games, and he honestly told me about all these women that he's going to hug and kiss. See that? Which is going to make her say, oh, okay, I see. Okay, I'm going to give him a piece of my mind. when I see him, I'm going to give him a piece of my mind. And sometimes they're so adamant, they be like, oh, I'll be right back. I'm going to cuss him out. My work is done because I've separated her from the herd, but I didn't do it. The friend did it. She trusted the friend. So he's trying to cover for his boy who ain't going to get the ass by throwing salt on me. That's what you want. You want them to throw salt on you because I triggered an algorithm at the point because here I am. Who the fuck do you think you are? Trying to talk to me and trying to talk to other women. That's what I wanted to do. And it worked out perfectly. It always works out for me that way. How do you wait, Unc? So Unc, how is this you unveil that in unveil that? What do you? I don't understand what you mean. I don't understand what you mean. What do you mean by that? What do you mean? I don't understand. I don't understand. Let me see. So you just set the playing field up. Well, it's a position. Think about it. Okay, let's talk about now. Okay. All right. You see 3 women and 2 guys. You can't go in that group. Now, there's reasons. There's several reasons. I want you to follow me on this. Okay, several reasons. I want y'all to follow this. You don't know the situation of the group. The woman you want to talk to, she might be the boy for her boyfriend's sisters in that group. Or her fiance's cousin is in the group. You don't know who all the members are. That's not what that's not my thing. My thing is that I just need to get in the group, put my bid in, and get out of the group really quick so everything can start working. Because there are women, listen, there are women out there that have told me right in my face, no, I'm about to get married. I'm not interested. Oh, okay, cool. And I float off. And that same woman will find her way, or I'll bump into her one-on-one. She said, well, you know what? Look, here's my number. Call me. I really couldn't take your number because that's my boyfriend's sister. That's what I keep. See, this is what I keep trying to tell you. Hold on, let me grab 469. This is what I keep trying to tell y'all. There are things happening. Hold on a second. Let me grab 469. Hold on. Let me grab 469. Hold on one second. Okay, 469. How can I help you, sir? What's up?
Yes, hello, Steve. Yes, my question is that one thing that you do state is that when you say that you run towards the fire,
Yes.
does that mean that when you basically go up to a chick and you trying to show interest and once you won't, but she declines or
Well, no, I don't
it's
show
like
interest. No, I don't ever show interest. I'm giving her
or
opportunity to be with me. That's all I'm doing. I'm giving her an opportunity to change her life. That's all I'm doing. I'm not, look, I'm curious about her. Yes, I am curious about her, but I'm not interested in her because she hasn't done anything interesting. There's nothing she's done interesting for me to be interesting about until we start to spar and talk to each other. You see what I'm saying? So she can't read the vibe. She can't read. If she can't read me, then I break the algorithm because she can read the average guy, thirsty, needy, desperate. Does that make any sense?
yes, sir.
So she can't read me. So what do you mean? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your question, but what is your question?
I was saying that once you go up to a chick and you try to place her bid, but she declines. Does that mean that when you say you run towards the fire, does that mean that like when you get when she's not interested in you,
Well,
but you keep going,
but wait, here's the thing.
keep going.
Is it because she's not interested, or is it because other people are around watching her? Okay, all right, follow this. As I told you, there are things happening that you don't see what's going on. Some women are going to say no because maybe way off in the corner, her sugar daddy that's buying her rent and paying her bills are watching her from afar. Maybe her boyfriend's sister or fiance's sister is with her at the club. You see what I'm saying? So she can't just accept my number because that's fucking up her lifestyle. But what they will do if they're really down, they will run into you in a way. Because okay, give me a second. When I was doing my poetry, right? When I go on stage and do poetry, right? Women who had their men next to them or something like that, they would slide the waiter their number to give to me and shit. You see what I'm saying? Women have a way of getting in touch with you. Even I told you the woman that like turned me down, the one I fucked maybe a few weeks later, even though she turned me down because her first thought was I was a jerk and an asshole. And if she gave me the pussy, that I was going to tell everybody. That's what listen. Just because they turn you down, there are circumstances sometimes that are built around why she turns you down. There are times where I would say something to a woman that's with a group, she would turn me down, but when I was doing security, but when she was by herself, she'd come start talking to me and say, look, I just couldn't talk to you because my friends were there and I don't want my friends to know my business. So, I don't have to say anything. Just go ahead. Here's my number. Call me. Okay, I'll call you. And that's it. You see what I'm saying, caller? So,
yes, sir.
Yeah. So don't look at her saying no because she doesn't like you. Sometimes there are things going on outside of you that you don't have nothing about. You don't know who's around watching her. So she's got to be careful about how she moves. That's why they do everything in the dark. Everything is done in the dark. Hey, did you ever watch that movie You from Netflix? Like I tell you, have you ever seen that?
No, I haven't seen it.
Well, watch the first season of that, and you'll see the guy that he's spying on. I mean, the chick he's spying on and shit. Same old woman, regular old chick doing regular old things. And one night, you know what she did? She decided to go get dressed, go out to the bar, talk to the bartender, and she fucked him that same night and went right back to her normal day like nothing ever happened. I was gonna say, you just don't know. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So
do you mind if I?
Yeah, go ahead.
Question?
Yes, sure.
Okay, so I was gonna ask. So if I join the Mind Mindset, the website, do you basically teach game on like how to get a girlfriend?
Okay, I don't know if I'm good for you because I don't teach you that weak ass shit. That's weak. That's like kindergarten ass shit, my brother. I show you how to be a man. You don't have to keep shit. They got to try to keep you, brother. See, that's what you understand in your thinking.
No, I didn't know. I didn't say keep a girlfriend. I said how to get a girlfriend.
I don't get. Okay, brother. Okay, I think you understand who you're talking to. I don't get shit. They come to me. I don't run behind. I don't listen. I don't. This is a whole new different lifestyle thing that you're running into. This is not about you. Why would I teach you to hate yourself to beg and pander for some pussy versus have those motherfuckers want to suck your dick and want to fuck you? So if you want to run behind women, I can't help you. But if you want women to run behind you, then you're in the right place. You just got to pick which one you want. Because I don't teach you motherfuckers to do no sick ass, bitch ass shit. Why would I teach you how to run behind a woman? Why the fuck would you do that?
I should have never stated that.
Yeah, it's no love. It's all love. But I'm just saying, man. No, we don't. I don't teach you how to run behind women. Fuck, I would be doing a disservice.
All right, well, that was all my questions.
All right, well, yeah, send me an email. I'll send you a pathway. If you want to do it, do it. If not, not. Okay, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, respect. Thank you. Okay, back to y'all guys. Let me make sure I catch up with y'all questions. See if I catch up with y'all questions. Let me see here. Hold on a second, guys. I'll catch up with your questions. I know y'all asking questions. But guys, I guess we need to do a show about women doing shit in the dark. Because y'all got a skewed sense of reality thinking that women ain't fucking and doing a bunch of nasty shit. That I'm telling you. When you explain the Chucky scene, what did you do to make the guy say things to the woman? No, I told you what I did, brother. When I talked to him, I told him what I was doing. I'm seeing that woman. I'm going to talk to that woman. I'm going to fuck that woman. I'm going home with that woman. So I already gave him a story to tell the woman to protect his friendship with the guy. I already let him know. And you tell him the truth, though. If you're actually doing the shit, don't be ashamed of it. Tell him the truth. Let me see here. Let me keep going. Let me see. I'm trying to catch up. Did you learn to use people to your advantage or it comes naturally? Well, wait. Well, no. Dole, I don't think you understand. I don't use people. You see, you think I'm using them. No, I'm really doing the opposite. I'm doing the one thing that nobody's doing, and that's giving them free will, brother. I don't need to use, manipulate, or deceive. I think you're new here, so I don't think you know how cold my motherfucking ass is. I don't need to use a woman because, see, using a woman would be lying to her, right? I keep it a buck with them, and if they don't like it, I don't give a fuck. But the reason they like it is because I keep it a buck with them and keep their business off the street. So it's not about using people. I don't use people. There's nothing in here that I use. So maybe you were looking at something the wrong way, but let me continue. Let me see here. When a woman puts on a front for the world, how's that you get it a short? Okay, because I told you I'm the only one that teaches you this. 5 judgments hold you guys back from pussy. Judging yourself. Judging women, judging men, judging men, and judging the world automatically keeps you out of this shit. Because all y'all do is judge like a bunch of fucking women. I don't judge her. That's why we do what the fuck we do when we want to do it. Because she knows that I ain't saying, okay, guys, I can fuck her last night, right? And I see her walk, and I'm in the mall, and I'm walking, and I see her with another guy. I can keep walking, and not even like we don't even know each other. That's what she's looking for. She doesn't want this. Oh, stop! I thought you said you cared about me. See that? Y'all don't understand about the dark. We're gonna have to do a show about the real side of women. Because I don't think y'all understand what y'all have got this skewed reality about women, dog, that is really off. That is really off. Y'all don't understand how nasty and oh my, they guys, it's the most amazing thing, and just watching it work. It's just watching it happen. Just all right. I'll do a show on that. We'll do a show on that. Let me get. I think this is Texas 281. What's going on? How can I help you?
Hey, Steve. This is Steve. I don't have a whole lot of time, man, but I can't agree with you more on the stuff you're saying, man. The reason I don't have a whole lot of time is I've got a girl coming over about to give me a massage and gonna take care of some other stuff. But like you were saying, is you don't follow behind a woman; she will do what the fuck she wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
And and after listening to you, Mr. Lucario, it is so true that they will make shit happen when they want to make shit happen.
Oh,
just
yes.
like tonight, she got done doing homework with her daughter. She's gonna come give daddy a fucking massage, and she's gonna come give something else a massage because it's that time of the month, brother.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and let her know when she walked through that door. You whisper in her ear, "I can't wait to see what kind of work you're gonna do with your jaw, or what kind of work you're gonna do with those lips tonight."
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Make sure you mention that to her. Yeah. But I'm just saying, yeah. I keep telling guys, even when I'm talking about when they just, oh my God, I'm gonna do a show on that because it's just so deep that people don't understand. They
they'll break down your door, bro. They'll climb over your. I'm not trying to gloss or nothing. I mean,
no, they will. You're right. They will be like this. The phone will ring. They be like, shh. Oh no, baby, I'm just at the mall. I'm at the mall. And then they start sucking your dick and shit and all. I'm telling you,
she's apologizing because it's that time of the month. How do you apologize for that? Like, but I'll take care of you.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, no need to apologize. It's cool. But she's like, no, I will come over because she's afraid that, motherfuckers like us will go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, right.
So
exactly. Right. She'll take care of you. Right. So no, that's real talk, man.
Yeah.
Proud of you, man. That's a good fucking call, big dog. And do that. Do your thing.
Thanks,
okay. Respect to you, brother. Throw you back in. Thank you, sir. Great call. But gentlemen, this is what I'm saying to you guys out here. There is the world that you see, and then the world that you don't see. And we're gonna talk. And again, this and before I wrap this up, we got about 15 more minutes. We're gonna wrap this up at 9:30. But what I'm saying is, or 10:30. But what I'm saying to y'all guys is that there is so much going on with all these women that play this fucking fake, I'm a good girl. Man, we're gonna talk about that shit. We're gonna talk on that. We have a show. We're gonna talk about the truth about women. But I say this not to judge them. I say this because they know that motherfuckers like me don't judge them for the shit they do. That's why they keep doing it with us. You cannot. I'm telling guys, when I'm saying to you guys, I'm gonna give y'all one. I'll talk about this thing, but I'm telling you right now, if you have any red pill shit on your Instagram or Facebook, if you have one of those two, get rid of that shit. If a woman recognizes, gentlemen, if a woman recognizes you a judgmental motherfucker, they ain't gonna fuck with you. I'm telling you. Oh my God, we really gonna talk about this. We gonna talk about this shit. But yeah, we'll break it down. But guys, we're gonna do about 11 more minutes. I got a question. Please go ahead and ask. I answer any questions y'all have and all this other stuff. We'll chop it up. So any other question y'all have, let's talk on it, and we'll definitely chop this up. We'll definitely chop it up. But what I thank you for 105 likes. But what I'm saying to y'all guys is that at the end of the day, leadership cannot be judgmental. There's so many reasons today why a lot of you guys out here are having the troubles that you're having. So many of you, because you are automatically judging a woman for things that you shouldn't be judging her for. You see what I'm saying? You should not. Okay. You should not do that. And because a lot of y'all are doing that, there lies the problem and there lies the issue. Don't you think her friends would be judging her too? So she can't. Well, no, but that Russ, that's the point. Russ, that's the fucking point, Russ. Women can't do dirty shit in the dark. I mean, in the light. They can't do anything in the light. It has to be done in the dark. Unless they do it with their friends. See, if they have a understanding with their girlfriends that, you know, I want you to come and let's both fuck this guy, and we're not going to say anything, that's different. It's totally different if they bring a friend in and then they both fuck you at the same time versus I can't show my friends what we're doing. There is something that they have to present to women, a fake them, because they're always worried about being judged and shit. They're always worried about being judged. And because they're worried about being judged, they're playing the Oscar-winning role of being fake. They're faking it. They're not trying to be it. They're faking it. You see what I'm saying, guys? And that's why most of y'all it's hard to it's a world that is just not supposed to be. It's not what I'm just telling you. What I'm talking about is not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be out there. Y'all are not supposed to know about this shit. This is like a level of secret society that y'all are just not supposed to know. Y'all are supposed to think they ain't shit. They're evil, bad people. Y'all are supposed to think what y'all think. Y'all not supposed to see them for what they are. You see what I'm saying? They will like even if you look at Bridges of Madison County, that one was so fucked on Clint, right? What did she do? She told her daughters and shit. Remember that shit? She was so hooked on Clint. I think, did she write a book or memoir or some shit? She loved that. You remember that shit, guys? Remember that Bridges of Madison County? She never got rid of, man. What I'm telling you is that they will fuck you and act like they don't even know you the next day. But you can't, but it's rules to this shit. All right, we'll talk about the rules of this shit, but there are rules to this shit. There's got to be an understanding of understanding. You see what I'm saying? There's got to be an understanding of understanding. So that means that, oh man, we're gonna talk about her dirty little secret. Their dirty little secret. Y'all missed, man, guys. Do you know how many women that y'all fucked up on? Because you either believe them or something. Hold on, 281. Let me get this last call. 281. What's up, brother? How can I help you?
Hey, Steve. Real quick, I just talked to you, but you mentioned something, and I had to ask. You mentioned something about a girl, like if she said, like, she's talking to her man. No, I'm at the barber shop, whatever, right? And she's sucking on you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You said that, right? Have you? I don't know if this is. You don't have to say if you have, but back in my younger days, and I don't recommend it to guys now, is, you know, with married chicks and boyfriends, I'd like to stay away from that because of drama.
Well, but here's the thing, my brother, and I got to talk about this. Here's the thing. Some women are not going to tell you. You'll never. Some women just ain't going to tell you because they don't trust. Okay, I got to tell you this. Like, you got to understand, a lot of women have a lot to lose, so they got to be very, very cautious, and they got to make sure that you about that life, because they ain't gonna fuck up what they have with just a one night stand. So you'll never know.
Sorry.
What's up? No, we have what?
Have you ever had a chick? So I dated a chick one time. She got off on talking to her husband.
Yes.
While riding on top of him.
Oh yeah,
and I was like, "Holy shit!"
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
You know?
They get off on all that shit.
And that ruined me for marriage right there. I was like, once it's like you know.
Well, no. Here's the thing. I always tell guys. I know they hate hearing this, but you know, we always talk about we save marriages because I make these women fuck their husband.
You're right.
Yeah,
right.
You know, fuck your husband. You gotta go fuck your husband today. Yeah, I don't want.
But that's you talk about the dark side, man. I didn't get off on, but she got off on it, man. I'm like, holy shit!
Right? They get they get off of the unknown, the naughty, the bad, and I'll explain all it because all this starts with dad. All this this shit they do is because of how their parents were to them when they were young. Oh man, it's just so many layers of that. But I'll talk about that.
And if you even touch on anything, and real quick, I know you got to go, but if you touch on anything like in the 50 Shades of Grey, just touch it, just touch it, and they'll take it. You know, say something like "tied up," and they'll be like, "Oh yeah," you know, you just fucking touch that shit, and they love it. You know,
oh yeah,
why do you think that book sold so well?
They talk dirty like they talk dirtier than that. See, guys think women are sugar and spice and all that shit. They talk nastier than us. They talk
man.
They talk dirty.
Their imaginations are fucking out of this world, man. It's if you ever there's a book out, the Savage Secret Garden, man. If you've ever heard some of those fantasies in that, wow, bro, seriously.
Yeah. So yeah, but no, all right, I'll let you go, caller. Go ahead and hang up. And finish
right, real quick. All right, man.
All right, no, Russ. The thing is that you with instruction, you got to instruct. See. A lot of women will not tell you. We'll talk about that as well. But those that do tell you, they're gonna say, at least, all right, what are we gonna do? All right, I'm letting you know now. I'm not happy, and if it's not gonna be you, it'll be somebody else. So you could just say yeah and go, and no, it's your call. But they're saying that once you got me, you instruct me on what I need to do. I mean, it's a lot of layers to this shit. A lot of shit going on with these women that people don't even realize. And there's no knock on women. It's just they just are really, really out there. Oh my gosh. Oof. Orgies, threesomes, just their fantasies and all that shit. They just have so many layers of things that they love to do, but they can do that in the dark and you'll never know. Like I told you guys, when you tomorrow morning, when you guys go to work and you drive through your neighborhood and you drive through that bus, you know, the school bus, and you see all those mothers and shit hug their little kids and say goodbye and all that shit, man. Dude, there is another world out there. And this is why I'm trying to tell you guys, get out of your fucking feelings, get out of your emotions. If you cannot be judgmental in this game, you just can't. It's as soon, even if you guys get into swinging and shit like that, one judgment will fuck you up. If you, and I'm telling you, it's like, because like the orgies and threesomes that are going on in your neighborhoods, they're all connected. There's an interconnection. So if you put business on the street on somebody or do something, it gets to everybody and you will be shunned from all the circles because nobody's going to fuck with you. I'm telling y'all, there's so many layers to all this, but this is about judgment. We're going to talk about the secret world. We're going to talk about their secret life. Their secret life, and it's going on all around us, and y'all don't even, if you get a chance, guys, and I will, if you ever seen a movie called They Live with Rowdy Piper, you don't need the glasses to see, you just gonna need a game to see, because and They Live, if they put on the sunglasses, they could see who the aliens were, even though they were dressed up like regular people. It's the same thing when you gamed up. Women will, when women recognize that you are that guy that doesn't judge, you're gonna get a lot of pussy easily. they're going to fuck you and just go about their way. They'll fuck you and leave at 4 to go to work, or you'll go to their place and fuck them and you'll leave at work and nobody will ever know. She'll clean herself up and there she go. But women, man, women would tell you anything, and y'all guys, y'all can't, it's a whole different ball game. So we'll talk about the we'll do it. I guess the next show we do the dark side of women. That's what we'll do. We'll knock that out. We'll talk about the dark side of women next show. And ladies, don't worry, I'm not gonna give all the secrets out. I'll give some of them, but I just try to give some understanding. But yeah, man, it is a sexual secret society. That's the best way I can describe it. It is a sexual secret society because y'all don't even understand. You can't see what you can't see because how you feel about women. And this is why I tell y'all guys, y'all got to get off this incel shit. You give yourselves away. You don't understand. Women do homework on you, background. They will watch. They watch how you move. Because if you move towards hatred towards women, talking shit, they ain't. Man, I'm telling you, it is a sexual secret society that nobody even knows about. No one knows about. What are you saying? Email. See the email now. Do I do the coaching, which was different? Can you tell me all the secret? I don't know what are you talking about. I'm not here to look. I coach you, and whatever you want to talk about, I'll talk about. But it's up to you, whatever the fuck you want to do. But anyway, I just say, y'all guys, always remember the graveyard. Always remember everybody in there thought they had tomorrow coming to them, guys. Live every day like it is your last, gentlemen. Yeah, we are going to discuss that. That'll be our discussion because it is so much. There's so many layers to which I'm gonna talk. Y'all don't even. You don't realize that. Now I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Watch this. What if I told you guys that the red pill? Let me see. I'm gonna say this shit. I gotta make sure I say it the right way because I want to. All right. What if I told you guys that the red pill wasn't just about all the shit that people say, but what if I told you it was a way to separate people from the herd? I want y'all to think about that. Okay, remember I tell you guys, there are things you know, there are things you don't know, there are things you don't even know that you don't even know. But what if I told you that with the red pill that has ushered in and how all motherfuckers all mad and all that other shit, what if I told you that there was another layer to that or an attachment to that to separate herds? I want y'all to think about that. I'm going to end y'all with that. But I want y'all to think about that because I keep telling y'all guys, there are so many things that are going on right now around you that you don't even see that's going on. But sometimes, remember I told you, marketers need to find a way to get you guys to buy women shit by declawing and defanging you through the red pill. But what if I told you that even though some of these marketers can be women that attach themselves to a bill? So think about this. So if the red pill, if they have a ulterior motive of red pill, right? What if I told you that, well, allegedly, that a woman can attach themselves to that same thing to get all the answers they need to separate the ones that are going to be accepted into the secret societies of sex, swinger clubs, threesomes, orgies, and all that good shit versus everybody else who ain't getting in. Remember, there's a small group of motherfuckers that get in. Everybody can't get in. But there has to, remember, just think about this. I'll talk about it on the show. Just remind me, because I can go off the top of my head. But remember, checks and balances. Everything that is always presented on the surface is not what it seems to be. there's always something behind that for other people. Okay, real quick. You remember, y'all remember if y'all watched what is that? House of Cards. Okay. Remember House of Cards? So you remember old boy wanted to become the president. Frank Underwood wanted to become president, right? Which y'all don't understand, and they told you right in your fucking face, your vote doesn't fucking matter. It's not your vote. You think your vote counts. It's not about your vote. It's about one of the families that run this motherfucker that you have got to please in some kind of way. And if you watch that, if y'all have watched the House of Cards, well, no, Stern was on Power, right? Stern is power. Yes, Stern is on Power. Exactly the same thing. They're guys. There's shit, man. Y'all take everything as face value, man. Y'all don't. There's so many layers of things. There's so many layers. So what I'm saying is that there are things that are happening, but what's happening gives clarity for those who accept knowledge versus those who don't get knowledge. Okay. I'm sorry. So just think about that one. Okay. I want to leave y'all with that. I want y'all to think about that. We'll touch on that on the next show, but you don't understand that everything that happens is for a bigger reason than what you were seeing at face value. It's deep. There's a deeper layer beyond everything that you see. There are so many things happening behind the scenes and back doors and all these. Remember, they tell you the news is going to put out what they need to put out, but they ain't going to put out what they ain't going to put out anything where they end up gone or missing. They're allowed to put out where, look, there are people running things that there's just, okay. I'll be quiet. I'm gonna teach y'all some shit. We'll talk about this on the next show we do. Okay, guys. So I'm the Dean, man. It's the Man Mindset. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, we'll talk about that dark side, the secret society of sex. We will talk about I'll call it the dark side, the secret society of sex. So we'll talk about that the next time we do a show. I have one with Lucario on Tuesday, but I don't know if I'm doing anything Monday, but if I do something, I'll do something Tuesday night or Monday night, depending on what my schedule's looking like. So I'll holler at y'all later, man.
Just like that, Man Mindset. Just like that, Man Mindset. Have a good night, the show is over. Take notes and use what the Dean has told you. Now with dating, your game is colder. No hesitation when you approach her. Gotta level up, gotta keep on rising. Till you the best, got the touch like Midas. Now you got style, you got all the women flocking. So many options, now you got it popping. Thank you for tuning in. Hey, just like that, Man Mindset. Gotta come back again. Hey, just like that, Man Mindset.